back here on Girl Talk, and we have had an amazing time already. So we are here at Custom Audio Video with our friend Sean Stewart. Lots of good, deep discussions today. Most importantly, I walked in and there's a lot of renovation going on. Lots of cool things here in the showroom.
Yeah, we found a good angle where you can't see much right now.
Yeah, this is a good thing.
But yeah, we've got a couple rooms that are currently down right now because there's something that we do here which is very important, and we're always trying to keep up with new things, new products, new technologies, new types. And new designs as well.
I tell people when they want to come in, if you haven't been in, you need to go in. If you've been in, you need to wait a few minutes to go in again, because everything always shifts and you always have the most current technology available.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we try to do, because we want, whenever you invest for things for your home, we want you to have the most current, because we want it to last the longest for you. So we want to show that whenever you come here in our showroom.
Can we do just even a basic overview? We haven't done this in years.
Yeah.
And what are the things that you do here at Custom Audio Video?
Yeah, so I mean, of course there's the audio video, right? That's in our name. So home audio, so music throughout the whole house. Home theaters, not just theater rooms, but also living rooms where you've got speakers around, great TVs, all that audio video stuff, right? Networking, so whole home Wi-Fi, right? There's a big difference between what we do and a mesh network you might buy, online from Amazon or something.
What does that mean, a mesh network?
A few different nodes that sit around the house that talk to each other and create this kind of bubble network. Ours works kind of similarly, but in a lot different way, a lot more efficient way when you plan for it.
All right. So let me ask you that. Let me stop you on that one, because I know that's not what we were going to talk about. So of course we're going to talk about it. Does that mean that if I have specific needs with my internet connection and Wi-Fi, that you can help me plan my home for that?
Absolutely, yeah. So we can plan where those access points are, because if you think of every little access point or a router, that it's kind of broadcasting its signal. As you get further away from that in your home, everybody knows you lose speeds. So if we plan where those are and how they talk to each other, you can really create a network that's just efficient anywhere you are in your home.
If people need private networks or things that require extra speed or extra sensitivity or specificity, can you do those kinds of things too?
We can, yeah. So our networks, we can make sure that they're protected and they're secure, so everything can be taken care of.
That's really interesting.
Done with ease, yeah.
Okay, so that's the networking.
So lighting control, automated shades.
You guys are loving that. I mean, more and more people are really getting into that.
Yeah, I mean, we live in a beautiful place where people have these great vistas outside their windows, so they want them open, but sometimes the sun comes in and you want to make sure that you get them covered and treated. And some of these windows are so big and beautiful that it's not feasible to kind of go up and close the blinds yourself.
Well, just as an editorial comment, if I can get it out, from a design point of view, I think oftentimes we spend so much for our furnishing and our flooring and things like that. An automatic shade like you have, an automated shade, can really be the difference between protecting and saving your furniture as much as anything. And also temperature control, because you can keep that sun out or that cool in.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, it does all those things. It's protection. It's more than just
a pretty look
or a cool feature, right?
Right.
I mean, it is fun to hit the button and watch the shades go down.
Yes, it is.
But there's so much more to it than just that. And we do other things as well. One of the cool things that we've got coming up that we're very excited about, we're still in the deals working on, is we've got 2 new vendors that we'll be working with. We'll be the only dealers in the general area that we're very excited about, that we're working on the final details with on how we can be vendors for them.
Oh, that's great.
Whenever we are, and we can kind of put that out there that we are vendors for them. They're going to be names that everybody knows and wants.
Okay.
So great, just classic companies, American companies.
Talk to me about your design. Do you all come out and do you work with builders, architects, interior designers, just lay consumers? How's all that work?
Yeah, absolutely. We work through all kinds of avenues depending on really how the client's doing it.
Okay.
Sometimes the client goes, work through the builder, deal with the builder, and we do that. And we work straight through the builder a lot of times, and the builder works with the client from that point. We've got clients that they want to handle it. We've got clients where they've got a designer that they're working with, and they want to make sure that beautiful sculptures or pieces of art that go on the wall can also be technology, and then it fits into the overall look. So
one of the things that I've experienced with you all is your willingness to collaborate, to work with a designer, builder, architect, or person to help make sure, because this is your area, this is where you are professional, to sort of guide. You don't have to be, the client doesn't have to be the pro. You can go to the pro and just sort of share what your interests are. How does it help you when someone comes in? What helps you?
Yeah, so just having some sort of an idea of what they may want. Now, of course, a lot of what we do is dreaming with the client and kind of idea generation.
Okay.
Because a lot of people don't think, hey, I do want automated shades until they come in and see it.
Well, you don't know what you don't know. That's
exactly.
Right.
So kind of coming in with an open mind, going, hey, I want a modern home, and what's in that nowadays. So that time, we always mention time. The more time that we have to work and prepare, the better.
So don't be an afterthought.
Exactly. Yeah. So we get sometimes where clients are going, hey, we're finishing a house next week. We want you to come in and do this.
And you're like,
it's gonna be tough.
Why is that tougher?
Well, once the walls are closed,
okay,
a lot of the things that we do either becomes impossible, harder to do, or just overall more expensive. Right? Running wires to a TV, for instance, smart TVs, streaming, all that we talk about all the time. A good internet connection is great. You can do that wirelessly. Ideally, you want it wired. So if we can plan that beforehand, TV's going to be on that wall. We're going to have a wire that runs there, so the TV's hardwired to the internet. Well, once the walls are finished and you go, okay, now we want to put a TV there.
It's now I've got
that option.
Yes.
Or that option has become much more expensive now.
Yeah, because now I have to take out and redo.
Right. It's more labor intensive to go through a closed up wall than it is to just come out when everything's in framing still.
Do you ever come out to people's houses and advise them and just, they've moved in? One of my friends just sold her big giant house and moved into Indigo Run.
Yeah.
And so now she's in a home where she sort of has to punt.
Yeah.
And can you come in and help guide her as to what might be important or cost effective or just?
Yeah, absolutely. We say it all the time that there's a reason that custom is the first word in our name, because we come in and we can work with your client and go, hey, this is what the house is. This is what we can do, and come up with creative custom solutions for each and every client. It makes it tough on us sometimes because it's not so cut and dry all the time where we're going like, we do this every single day in terms of this type of work.
But your designers,
but it ends up a lot cooler.
Your designers are amazing. They pretty much don't know what the word no is or can't do it.
Right. Yeah, we're going to find a solution.
Yeah, you are solution oriented. Yeah. As always, it's great to see you. It's wonderful to see all of you too. Thank you for joining us here on Girl Talk. Have a great week.